Welcome back, familia, to Northside LDN. And today we've got Arteta's press conference for the Arsenal versus Everton match this Sunday, the last game of the season. We've also got other news. Guendouzi begging Saliba to stay at Marseille. We also got some updates on Marquinhos, the Brazilian player, the young Brazilian target of Arsenal's, and him completing his signing for Arsenal, and more. So make sure you stay in tune. Without further ado, let's run the intro and get into this pucaria. Let's go, caramba. Welcome back to Northside LDN. I hope all of you are good. We've got the Arsenal versus Everton press conference by Mikel Arteta. I'm going to get into it, and with every question after I read Mikel Arteta's response, I'll get into what I thought of what he has to say. So the first question, Mikel Arteta was asked on the season as a whole. Mikel answered, well, first of all, thank you all, and probably this is the last day that I'm going to see you after tomorrow. And then we are going to holiday. So just a quick reflection. First of all, the match is on Sunday, not on Saturday. So yeah, I don't know where you're coming with that. See you tomorrow. He goes on to say, I think it's been a long journey again and a very challenging one this season, but I think that we have come a long way as a club and as a team. I think we have transformed the energy, the vibe, and the expectation of this football club again. We've done it together, showing incredible unity between the staff, the players, everybody in the club, and especially with our people, which has been incredibly supportive throughout the season, especially in difficult moments. How the hell has this bum changed the expectations of this club? The expectations, Mikel, is to actually be in the title race. The expectation is actually getting us in Champions League and actually competing for major honours. I don't know if you knew, yeah? I don't know if you knew, because you're more an Everton legend because you're not an Arsenal legend. The expectation of this club is going out there, getting the best players, going out there and competing with the best teams. I mean, I'm just saying, Mikel, it is the reason why we came to the Emirates. It was to compete with Bayern Munich. I'm just saying, I didn't know if you knew, yeah? But just to put it in your brain, porque tú es un idiota, yeah? That is the expectation of the football club. That is the expectation. But anyway, we go on. He goes on to say, and now I can sense that I have the hope and expectations to move this club to the place that it deserves. We've done it the way we predicted with the project that we are set, with the project that we set a year ago, with a lot of young players, with the senior players helping, and with our crowds again in our stadium, with a real sense of connection around the place. Wait, hold on. This is what you predicted. So you predicted to get 5th or 6th. Well, that's not good enough, because I'm sorry, Mikel. We fired Arsene Wenger for getting 5th, yeah? We fired Unai Emery for getting 5th. So why should you get an extension? Why do you think that you deserve a contract extension, yeah? What do you mean this is what we wanted to do, is get 5th? I thought we were tired. I thought as a football club, as a fan base, we were tired of seeing top 4, top 5, top 4, top 5. We wanted to now compete. So we got rid of a club legend because it was his time. So you're telling me that this is what you predicted, and this is so you predicted also to go into January and not do any business? That is what you predicted? You also predicted that your project would let us let go of our only clinical striker, which is Aubameyang, not replace him, and continue to try and fight for top 4. You predicted that we would weaken the midfield and you would bring in all these young defenders, and then our good young defender that we had in Saliba goes out there and gets in the team of the season for France and Marseille while he's on loan. Don't really make sense, does it, Mikel? And you going on with we've done it with our young players. Why is it that we can only build a squad with young players? I don't understand why the only way to build a team is with young players. Yeah? Because one thing I can see, yeah? When we lost to Crystal Palace, Brighton, Southampton, if we actually had leaders and our senior players, like you just said, or with our senior players helping with our crowds again, yeah, we could have actually had senior players that are actually quality instead of Xhaka, Yeah, instead of El Nene, instead of these players that are already been washed, ain't good enough. Yeah, how about that? But no, you don't want to think about that. You want to use the youthful project to get you some more time on this little project because people will be more understanding of this BS project that you've got going on. It's shocking. It's shocking when you dissect the things that he says. It's shocking. But anyway, he goes on to say, so we are back in Europe. We don't know where it will be decided. Hopefully, it will be Champions League. I believe that we're going to do what we have to do. We are going to be cheering for Norwich to do what they can do for sure. And after that, we want to take the club to the next level. First of all, what level are you talking about? Because you just said the expectation is to get fifth or sixth. This is where you saw this. This is where you predicted this project going. Second of all, what you saying we have to do what we have to, we need to do what we have to do. Well, how come we didn't do that against Tottenham? Why didn't we do that against Crystal Palace? Why didn't we do that against Brighton? Why didn't we do that against Southampton? Why didn't we do that against Newcastle? Why? Yeah? But apparently, you've changed the culture and we're heading in the right direction, but yet we're hoping and praying, caramba, that Norwich are able to do a job for us because you are not good enough as a coach. And the players that you brought in, like Lokonga, like Tavares, like Tomiyasu, like Ben White, are actually not good enough to take us where this club should be. Why don't you talk about that? Yeah. It's not convenient, is it, Mikel? It's not convenient, yeah? Hopefully it'll be Champions League. No, get Champions League or get the F out because you should have been fired when you flipping lost it to flipping our North London rivals. And you should have definitely been fired after Newcastle. About this feel that Buddha. Anyway, he goes on to say, that's the ambition. In order to do what we have, in order to do that, we have a clear plan. Again, how we want to do it and execute it. And there are no secrets. We need resources and we need to increase the quality and the depth of the squad as long as we maintain in the same way who we are as a club and the people that we have next to us. He then goes on to say that's going to be the challenge the following season, but hopefully in front of our people, we can live another great day. What great day? What great day? What great day is it that you're talking about, Mikel? I'd love to know. Please let me know. Let me know. Yeah? Let me know. I don't know. Just let me know. I don't know what great day you're talking about. He was then asked on how he rates the chances of still finishing fourth. Mikel answered, very possible. And looking back, I've been back a few years and seen a few examples of teams that they played in the last game of the season and the things that happened. The closer the game is, I am more hopeful. Well, why is it hopefulness? Why is it hopefulness? Because at the end of the day, 10 games ago, and this is for all the flipping super fans. I want to talk some merda to me, Oh, we didn't expect, no one expected us to get top 5. Yeah, but when you see yourself in pole position, which we was 10, 11 games ago, we were the favourites to get top 4 because Man United fell off a cliff, Tottenham fell off a cliff, Leicester, don't know what happened with Leicester. West Ham were too busy concentrating on the Europa. You have to capitalise. There comes a time where you've got yourself in a position, you have to capitalise. Have we capitalised? Going 3 games on the bounce that we lost. Losing our last 2 games. Is that capitalizing? Is that capitalizing? Look at the performances. Do you know what I'm saying? The man's saying it's very possible. Very possible what? Hoping and praying that Norwich can do the job that you are unable to do against Tottenham, that you are unable to do against Newcastle. Absolutely pathetic. Get this clown out of my club. You should be fired. You shouldn't be even in this press conference, so filo da merda. You should be Nahua. You should be in the streets. You shouldn't be in this club. You shouldn't be in this club because you're not good enough and you never was good enough, which is why I never backed you. But anyway, we go on. We move. He was asked on whether 5th place would be progress. It is because we have created expectations that this club deserves and where this club has to be. And in the last 2 months, we haven't been able to fulfill those expectations. But overall, looking back where we were, you have to be clear as well with what we have to do, but very clear that this is not where we want to be, that we want to be in a completely different position, challenging really for the top teams and that's the aim, and that is not going to stop here. That is another step that was very necessary, because it wasn't only about where we are in the league table. We have had much deeper issues at the club than the league table, in my opinion. Now they have been resolved. Now they look very, very strong, and that we have the real strong foundations now to build what we want to do. Bruv, you're talking absolute merda. Absolute merda. You were going to finish 5th, and now you're trying to justify it so the fans don't get on your back. Yeah? You are trying to justify it. It's not progress. It is not progress. Yeah? It's not progress to finish above Man United and Tottenham. Well, we're not going to finish against Tottenham, but Man United and Leicester and them clubs there, because they've been having woeful seasons. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it is ridiculous. This club, hired you because the last manager got 5th. So why is it progress under you to get 5th? And Unai Emery got 5th, Mikel, with Bellerin, with Monreal, with Mustafi, with David Luiz, all these players, with Torreira, all these players people telling me with dead wood, yeah? So how come it's progress under you when you're going to finish in the same position after spending $250 million? I don't really see the progress, my guy. I don't really see the progress. How we're finishing in the same position than Unai Emery did, and that was minus 250 mil spent on players. Make it make sense. Make this Bucaria make sense. Yeah? This guy's a clown, bro. And he's just doing it to save his own back because it's convenient for him to say that. Absolutely ridiculous. He was then asked on the response to Granit Xhaka's comments after the Newcastle game. What we do in the dressing room, we don't comment on it. The moment you allow a person to be in front of a microphone is to express what their feelings are, and Granit is someone who does it in front of the microphone, in front of your eyes and in front of your face. So there's nothing different. Yeah. He can do all this talking if you're not ready, bro. Where have you been? Because since you've been here, when's the last time we was in the Champions League? So it's all good. Granit's sitting there running up his mouth. Bro, you're a bum, bro. How many games have you cost us? How many red cards have you got? Yeah? Man is talking, moving his lips, bro. Shut your mouth, Granit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no time for no pucaria, bro. I don't want to hear nothing Granit's got to say. I don't want to hear nothing he's got to say about calling out other youngsters. If anything, the only ones carrying this team this season has been the youngsters. They've been the only one. The ones that have let us down is this so-called leadership group, is this so-called experience, the senior players. They've been the ones that have been messing around, fucking around, doing all this merda, not putting in 10 out of 10 performances. So listen, it is what it is. I didn't care what Granit Xhaka had to say. It's too late, too little, too late. Words are easy. I want to see your actions. He was asked on how confident he is of getting the resources needed. Here it goes. He's definitely going to drop an excuse now. We are going to have certain resources, not unlimited resources, some resources. And with our resources, we have to play and do what we have to do in the best possible way. We don't know what the rest are going to have in terms of resources. There you go. There you go. Oh, everybody else has got all your money. Everybody else has got the... Oh, we can't compete. We can't compete. So, filo da merda. Which I'm assuming is going to be challenging because now it's not a top 3 or top 4 league. Now it's a top 8 or top 10 teams that are involved. That's why we have to find a way to do again what we did last summer. Listen, filo da merda, yeah? We are in the top 5 spenders, bro. Don't come to me about money, bro. We spend more money than Tottenham. We spend more money than Tottenham. And right now, the evaluation of Liverpool, I think their team is only about 60, 70 mil. The last time I checked, more. They spent 60 or 70 mil more on their team than Arsenal have. So it's not about money, bro. It's about recruitment, yeah? And your recruitment, my guy, has been appalling, yeah? Tomiyasu, appalling. Tavares, I better not even speak of Tavares. Ben White, bruv, get that dickhead out my club. He's so shit, yeah? Then you've got Lokonga, yeah? Is Lokonga ready? And the funny thing is, these people that you've brought in, you didn't trust Savage. You don't trust Lokonga, yeah? So what's going on here? I think it's more scouting, my guy. You know what I'm saying? We bought Lacazette and Aubameyang without Champions League football. We spend money. We broke the transfer records both times. I think it was in the same season. I think it was in the same season. Do you know what I'm saying? Then we go and break the transfer record for Pepe. Don't give me this bucaria about money. We don't spend money right. We rather pay extra money for Granit Xhaka than get Conte. We go and pay good money for Mustafi instead of spending that money on somebody like we could have got Van Dijk before he went to Liverpool. It's the scouting at Arsenal. Don't come to me with this pucaria, man. I ain't got time for your merda, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but everyone's got unlimited resources. Get out of here, man. So how did Leicester win the league then? Have they got limited resources? How's West Ham punching above their weight? Have they got unlimited resources? How are Liverpool? How are Liverpool competing with Man City? Do they have all your money owners? Do they have unlimited funds? How? Oh, I'll tell you how, so filho da merda. It's about putting a proper structure, a proper manager, and proper footballing director, and proper scouts. Yeah? And you come out yourself and said, we are going to utilize, this is Mikel Arteta's own words, we're going to maximize every transfer window. The bullshit you lot did in January, was that maximizing every transfer window? So cara de vaca, man. Get out of here, bruv. He was then asked on how far away we are from challenging from let me start again. On how far away we are from challenging from the top 4 regularly. Mikel said, there I go back to what the league table is saying, and the league table doesn't lie. After 38 games, and the league table says that we are very far away still from the first and second positions, not only on points, but on goal difference. And that's the level that we have to try and aim and reach. Bro, I don't know how we're going to reach that, bro, because you've completely taken away the old defense, put in your own boys, Tavares, you've put in Ben White, you put in Tomiyasu. We've conceded more goals this season, yeah? How are we conceding more goals than when we had a defense of David Luiz, Mustafi, Bellerin, Kolasinac, Monreal? Tell me how? Because you're not good enough. You're not good enough. That is it. Yeah, that's why we're not going to aim. That's why we're not going to be able to reach the level of Liverpool, Man City. Yeah, we should have got Conte, but what do I know? Oh, we don't. Conte is irrelevant. Tottenham are irrelevant. They're a shit team. They're this, they're that. Okay, cool. How did he win it with Chelsea? Yeah. Oh, we can't compete. Didn't Conte win the league with Klopp and Guardiola in the Premier League? Just saying. You know, but that's not popular with the super fans. On the signing of Marquinhos, no, I can't tell you anything about that. When there is a player to announce in the next few weeks, we will be dealing with that. And Mark is in charge of that, so you can ask him the question. He's here next to me. They asked him on the invasions from fans. I'm not going to get into that. That wasn't about our game. On taking the positives, regardless of where we finish in the season, Mikel was asked. He answered, well, probably tomorrow I can answer that question better, because today I'm focused on winning the match and hoping that we can still achieve Champions League. Listen, you already know it's going to be excuses from this guy. It's going to be absolute excuses. Oh, no one expected us to do it. Oh, we've got the youngest team in the Premier League, even though we've decided to rebuild our squad like that. We have decided to rebuild our squad like that. When I say we, this ownership and this manager, do you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want that. But there'll be excuses. Trust me, Arsenal never, ever fail to deliver on excuses. He was then asked on the fans needing perspective if we miss out on Champions League. Here comes the excuse. You're literally alley-ooping him the excuse. Oh, Mikel, do you need an excuse? Oh, here you go, bro. Boom. There you go. 3 points. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Yeah? Because let's not be ambitious and hold this club to account. Let's just keep peddling excuses. Everything's an excuse. Yeah? And let's forget, Mikel, that this club hasn't won the Premier League in now 19 years, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We've got new merch. The new shirts are coming out. The new merch is coming out. Season ticket renewal. Don't worry. Don't worry. This bum of a manager replied, we tried to explain this, and we did try to explain things last year on what we are going to expect. And I think it's very clear and obvious. We are not where we should be as a club. Oh, okay. So I'm okay to be moaning, because at the end of the day, you're telling me that we should be doing better. We should be competing with the best. And we should be in title races. Cool. Mikel said that, not Northside. Remember that. Mikel said that, not me. Then he goes on, because this club's history tells us to be the best in this country. And we are not there. But we have to get there somehow. And that needs a journey, and that needs a certain amount of time and windows, as you are not able to do in one window. what you want to do in 4. That takes time. So why did you not be proactive, yeah, and actually sign players in January? Why? You're telling us, oh, you need various windows. You can't do what you can do in 4 windows just in 1 window. So why don't you your words, Mikel, maximize every transfer window? Why are you not maximizing it? Because I said this before, if we don't get top 4, which we're not, because Tottenham are not going to bottle it, in my opinion, yeah, it's because we were not proactive in January. And the teams that were proactive in January improved their team. Newcastle, Tottenham, they improved. Man United and Arsenal didn't sign anyone. We miss out on top 4. Our squads don't improve. It's not rocket science. It's like I'm speaking to a idiota, pa. Conda merda, pa. For this. Anyway, they go on to ask this bum on the development of our young players. Mikel says, everybody I am happy with the development of our culture at the club, the development of our people and how they live their profession at the club and the connection. We have everybody inside the organization, player, staff, ownership, board, and obviously what is unquestionable is that you see in the atmosphere at home and away with our fans, which people who have been here for 10 years say that they haven't lived that connection in that period. So I think that's something to be extremely proud of. And that's credit to everyone involved in the club. Bro, stop sucking off the fans, bro. Stop sucking off the fans. Oh, we've built the culture and the connection. Bro, you bottle top 4, bro. You bottle top 4. Don't come to me with no bukkari about connection and all. The fans do their jobs. The fans are always there supporting. But have you done your job? How about that? Have you done your job? Don't talk to me about the development of the culture and the connection and the support from the fans. Bro, have you done your job? Have you? Because I don't think you have. Yeah? But you're still receiving your 10 mil a year, innit? You flipping bum, bruv. Absolute bum. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to suck off to the fans. Oh, they care. Oh, Mikel cares. Bro, I don't care if you care or you don't care. If you're not good enough for my club, get the hell out. And you're not. You're not going to win me a Premier. You're not going to win me a Champions League. Like, I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it. On Everton's win against Crystal Palace, he was asked, Mikel Arteta said, I was watching it yesterday, and that gives me more encouragement about what can happen on the last day at Norwich, because this happens only in this league. And this is what makes this league such an incredible league, because in many other countries where there is nothing to play for, you don't see that type of performances. So we are hoping that something special can happen. Yeah, you better hope. You better hope. It's squeaky bum time for you. You better listen, Mikel, just focus on Everton, innit? Focus on Everton, because the way you got patterned against Newcastle, the way you got patterned against Tottenham, yeah? You just focus on that, my guy, yeah? You just focus on Everton. Don't worry about Norwich and hoping and praying. You just focus on that, yeah? Maybe that's not too much for me to ask of you. You are ultimately the manager of Arsenal Football Club, but we'll see. On if Everton being safe helps us. Oh my God. Mikel said, well, playing the last game against a team that can be relegated, obviously mentally is very tough, because you know the consequences of the profession. But they are your colleagues and nobody wants to be in that position. So you get a little bit of relief in that sense. He was then asked on what he learned from our defeat against Everton earlier in the season. Mikel answered, well, there are different things that you learn in every football match. It was obviously a match that we had in some control in some phases, and we lost control. Obviously, we know where we did it. We analyzed it, and Sunday hopefully is different. I remember that. I remember that match. This Filuta Puta went in there. All the fans were, great time to face Everton. Excellent time. We're going to give him a ball fight. We're going to be doing all of this, all of that. Yeah, it's going to be wavy. Then what happened? Yeah? Top bins, yeah? And the last minutes of the game, top bins, yeah? And they won. I hope this bum has learned. Listen, it's whatever. I don't really even care anymore, bro. I just want this bum fired. I just want Arteta out, man. I remember that game so vividly, because that was the game that most of the fans were like, it's a straw that broke the camel's back. The players are not playing for him. He's not good enough. But it was fashionable to say that then. But now it's about fashionable to be an Arteta in. You don't hear that so much no more. It is what it is, man. These fans, this fan base flip-flops, man. They flip-flop so hard. It's actually unbelievable. On Granit Xhaka's interview after the Newcastle defeat, well, you'll have to ask the question to him exactly what he meant, who he was pointing at. The comments are clear, and then it's down to, okay, who's it directed to? If it's somebody or himself. Well, it better be himself, because it's not like he's been any good. El Nene's just come into the team, and yeah, he's had 1 or 2 shocking games. But before that, he was putting him to shame. So listen, Granit Xhaka can't talk to the youngsters because they've outperformed him. You know what I mean? He can't talk to Saka. He can't talk to Martinelli. He can't talk to these man. They played better this season than him. And man's talking, bro. I don't even know, man. Let me not say anything, bruv. What's this? On if he overstepped the mark in the interview or whatever. On how competitive the transfer market will be this summer. Here it goes. The first excuse was, oh, it's hard to do business in January. Oh, it's hard, guys, to do business in January. You can't expect Mikel Arteta to do business in January. Now it's going to be, if we don't get, which we won't, under this manager and this regime and these owners, we're not going to get the business done that we need to do in the summer. Then the excuse will be, oh, but so many clubs were looking for players and there was so much competition and it was bidding wars and it was this and it was that. And it's so, bro, leave me out, man. This club is dead. Mikel Arteta answered, I think the league has never been that competitive. The numbers you could produce 6 years ago in this league, today you are out of Europe. It's as simple as that. But we don't know what resources other teams have. But we know other teams are starting from a different position because they're in a different moment. But we still need to have the aim to do that, because if you don't, where do you end up? Just looking back, I don't want to do that. So we need to find ways to be able to compete with them like we have done this season, because nobody expected us to do with the squad we had and the expectation we had. There's 2 excuses in here. There's 2 excuses this filo da puta is coming out with now. But just diarrhea comes out of his mouth. Just porcaria comes out of this guy's mouth, bruv. Like, first of all, you didn't answer the question at first. Then you're saying, oh, other teams are at different positions. Bro, that happens to every manager. Conte's come in from a sinking ship in Tottenham. Do you think all those players are his players? But how did he manage to get them in a system and playing the way that he needs to get them playing to be able to even get top 4? And he hasn't even been here. He hasn't even been at Tottenham a year. Yeah? When Klopp came to Liverpool, yeah, he had to clear out a lot of that squad, because most of that squad wasn't players of the level that he needed to achieve the things that we've seen him now achieve. Yeah, did he come out with this? Oh, but people on different moments. But that happens with every manager, unless you go to clubs that are already winning, that squad's already winning trophies. So I want to hear that. Your job as a manager is to come in, yeah, and to get the best out of the players you have and slowly build the team that you need. But you need to maximize the most out of this squad. Have you maximized the most out of Lacazette? Have you maximized the most out of Pepe? Have you maximized the most out of most of these players? Have you maximized the most out of El Nene? Leave me out of it with the porcaria of excuses, bro. Then man is going on here. What was he saying? What was the next thing he said? We don't know. What's it? No one expected. That's bro. He's repeating everything this cat fan base is saying all the time. No one expected us to get here, bro. I don't expect, after the money that's spent, for us to go from Emery finishing 5th to go to 8th, finishing 8th, and now go back to 5th, and then people telling me, oh, trust the process, when this guy has spent $250 million. I don't expect for this manager to weaken this squad and getting rid of Chambers and Torreira and Guendouzi and Saliba and Aubameyang. I didn't expect that. So what's man talking about? What is man actually talking about? When you get in a position, which we were in a couple of games ago, prime position, it was in our hands to get top 4. Don't give me no porcaria of excuses. And if you can't get these players ready to actually fight for top 4, God forbid we ever ask you to try and get flipping to win the league or be in a title race. Because clearly you can't do it. You can't do it in the crunch moments when it gets difficult. You can't do it, Mikel. Absolute toss, bruv. This filo da puta, man, with these excuses. I'm tired of it, man. All it is excuses FC all the time, bruv. He was asked on how much will be available to spend this summer. Mikel said it's not only about that amount. If you see the wage bill that we have and we had, it's night and day. So it's not only about spending, it's about what you have sold. We had 28 players and we ended up with 19 in the squad. So it's about the total expenditure, because if not, that figure is irrelevant. Because what is the total annual cost of the squad you are building? Bruv, bro, listen. Is this bum trying to justify why we got rid of Aubameyang? Because of the total expenditure. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Yes, we have dead wood to get rid of, yeah? But why are you getting rid of certain players that ain't dead wood? Guendouzi was not dead wood. Saliba not being here is not dead wood. Do you know what I'm saying? Aubameyang was not dead wood. He's better striker than the strikers that we have, bro. This guy chats rubbish, bro. Absolute rubbish. You're more concerned. This is the problem. And that's probably why you didn't sign no one in January. You're more concerned about the wage bill than Arsenal actually be competing and trying to win the league. Yeah? Are you an accountant or are you a manager? What are you? Because as a fan, I don't care. I want to win. I want to win. Obviously, I don't want my club to be run into liquidation. But since when are we accountants now? Since when are we accountants? Man, get out of here with it. It's all waffle, man. It's all waffle. On if he regrets our approach to the January transfer window, Mikel said no. Es filo da merda. The arrogance on this guy is unmatched. I'm telling you, absolutely unmatched. Let me open this window. It's getting a bit hot in here. On whether we are in a better position because of it. Everything that we did do was trying to reach the objectives that we had after January, which was to try to be challenging for top 4. And the way that we are going to do it, financially be stable and be in a position that come January or December, we could allow ourselves to do certain things and not be completely locked. What are you talking about? If you're talking about, this bum, yeah, it comes out with so much, we want to be financially this, financially that. Then why are we letting players go for nothing? Why did Willian go for nothing? Why are we letting Kolasinac go for nothing? Why are we terminating contracts? Why are we letting, if you care so much, yeah, about contract and about being financially secure, why is Lacazette somebody we spent 50 odd million walking for free? Why isn't Nketiah a player that we got offered 20 odd million last year? Why are we allowing him to walk for free? Don't come out like you give two shits about the financial side of this club, because you don't. Because if you did, minimum, you guys said that we're not going to allow players to run down their contracts. So what's going on now? Yeah, it seems to me you're just getting rid of Pepe and Abba because they're players that didn't like what you were saying, didn't like your tactics, didn't actually rate you, stood up to you, and actually have some sort of, obviously they're a bit more mature and they're more senior players, and you didn't like that, so now you're shipping them out. It's nothing to do about finances. It ain't nothing to... Bro, we paid for Aubameyang to go to Barcelona. We paid the rest of his wages till the end of the season so we could go. What's this man talking about? So we spent 60 odd million getting Aubameyang in, plus the other 10 million on top of that, letting him go to Barca. That's 70 mil, plus the wages. What's this? What did we recruit? We recruit nothing. This guy's a bum, bruv. Absolute bum. I'm telling you, the excuses ain't gonna wash with me. It ain't gonna wash. It ain't gonna wash. Contracts running down. The man is talking about we have to be financially smart. Man, get out of here, man. Let me sit my son Mikel. I'm done with this manager. He's just whatever, man. On whether he tried, he was asked on whether he tried in the transfer window to bring players in. Yeah. If you give me 6 players, I'll go in the transfer market and bring these 6 players. In the summer as well, if we can do that, we have 25 players to select. The best 3 strikers in the world. Bring them here. I will coach them. I will be so happy to coach them. Bro, none of them want to play for you, which is why Vlahovic didn't even want to play for you. So you ain't going to attract none of the best strikers in the world, first of all, you bum. Second of all, yeah, man says, give me 6 players. I'm going to transfer market and buy 6 players. Bro, you bought Ramsdale, you bought Tomiyasu, you bought Lokonga, yeah, you bought Tavaj, you bought, who else? Ben White. Bruv, apart from Ramsdale, all of them are bums. 1 out of 5 players was decent. The rest of them are all dead. And you're telling me, give me 6 players, I'll go buy 6. But I don't want you to buy 6 players, so feel the merda. What I want you to do is give in your P45 and fuck off. That's what I want. Yeah? And let's get our proper manager. Because next season, we've got Tottenham with a top manager in Conte, Man United top manager with Ten Hag, Chelsea with a top manager in Tuchel, Liverpool with Klopp, and Man City with Pep. Yeah? We're really going to win the league. We're really going to win the Champions League. Oh, leave me out of it, man. I ain't got time for it. Bro, he was then asked on whether not controlling games is to do with inexperience. It can be a lot of factors. It's how we deal with moments when we lose control and we are able to reset and take the game in the direction we want. And finding different ways to do that. It's down to that. It's not about the leadership of the team. It's about the understanding of certain situations in the game, not to continue to put the game into that mood. We are always working on it. Well, how are you working on it, my guy? Because you got done. Where was this making the right decisions and resetting the game direction the way we want, as you just put it, Mikel? Yeah? Where was that against Tottenham? Where was it? A Tottenham team that's irrelevant and a manager Conte that most of the fan base didn't want. How come Conte was able to work his players to play the way he wants to play and have discipline? I'm just saying, how is Eddie Howe? Eddie Howe. I mean, when he was linked to Arsenal, all the Arsenal fans looked down on him. Now, Eddie Howe, he's dead. He ain't good enough. How's Eddie Howe? Come in, Newcastle team that were in relegation turmoil when he took over. How did he turn it around? How did he get Joe Linton? How did he coach Joe Linton and find the best position for him on the pitch? How did he get Callum Wilson playing like that, almost lobbing our keeper? How did he get Saint Maximin firing again? How? How did he get Almiron playing really well again? How? I don't know. You're talking about resetting the direction that we want and the players to have an understanding. Doesn't that come down from you? Because you're the manager, it's your tactics, your team lineup, yeah? You don't want to play the 4-2-3-1, yeah? Why don't the players understand that, Mikel? You've been here long enough. It's almost 3 years, my guy. Managers that's been here a quarter of the time that you've been at Arsenal already have implemented these things in their clubs. Just saying, Mikel. The last question, thank God, on emotion coming into decision making. Mikel replied, sometimes it's emotion, sometimes it's about structures, sometimes the first pass that we pick to make to provoke certain things. Sometimes it's about in which territories we want to play the next 5 minutes. It's more related to game management for different reasons. It's really difficult to be a thing. Game management. I swear that's the job of a manager. So why are you not how come you couldn't game manage us to get top 4? You couldn't do it against Crystal Palace. You couldn't do it against Brighton. You couldn't do it against Southampton. You couldn't do it against Tottenham. You couldn't do it against Newcastle. Yeah? That's on you, my guy. What, the players now have to go out there and manage themselves? Who's the manager here? That's why this is what I'm saying. This guy is trash. He is trash. And that does it for the press conference bit. This guy is trash, man. Absolutely trash. Let me get into some of the comments. I want to see what you lot are saying right now. This filo da puta is waffling. We got a super chat. Sorry. Let me do the super chat first. Big up to you, Marshall. Thank you for the donation. The moment Lamp are what do you mean? The way you wrote this, my guy. The moment Lamp became divisive among Chelsea fans, Roman nipped it in the bud before it became a bigger issue. Our owners will milk this spectacle. Okay, I kind of get the way you wrote that was mad, but I get what you're saying, my guy. Big up to you for the comment. Exactly, because you lot got owners that actually care, that want to win. Your owner sets the standard that it's not even a debate. Like you said, it's not even a debate between Chelsea fans. Roman would be like, nah, they ain't good enough, out. And I know that now you got that Todd Bowley and stuff like that. And let's see if he continues the tradition that Abramovich has put in Chelsea. But with Arsenal, it's not like that. The owners are so happy for the fan base to be divided on the manager because it takes the heat and the spotlight off of them. They did it with Wenger, and now they're doing it with Mikel. When it gets unbearable, because this manager will be fired because he's not good enough, when eventually the fans realize how dead he is, yeah, and he gets fixed, then they'll just put another puppet, because that's all it is these owners are all about protecting themselves. They don't care about Arsenal. They don't care about the betterment of Arsenal. They just care about, how can I keep this fan base buying shirts, buying merch, buying season tickets, taking their families, wasting money, buying flipping. How much is burger and chips now? 16 quid or 18 quid, something like that. I don't know. I don't go to the stadium because I don't support this dickhead regime. You know what I'm saying? How can we keep them rolling? That's it. Youth project, yeah? Not tell these fans that actually we had a youth project under Fabregas that failed. We had a youth project under Wilshere and Ramsey that failed. We had a youth project with Van Persie and all that. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? We had a youth project with Gibbs and all. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Listen, I'm going to get into you lot's comments. Northside, big up, bro. Big up to you, Craig. Saliba told Marseille he wants to stay. Yeah, I heard about that. We will be getting into Saliba. Absolutely ridiculous. If this club get rid of Saliba, I swear to God, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it on the live stream. I'm not even lying. Big up you. You good? Yeah, I'm good, Luca, man. How are you, bro? I hope you're good. We can't be hearing Fuad talk again, bro. Listen, it's all about debates, and that's what I hope makes the channel, you know, entertaining at the same time as educating, that you guys get to see both sides, you know, both opinions from the division and the fan base. There's me on the camp that I want this manager gone, and I want the owners gone, and I want Arsenal to be elite again and winning trophies. And there's people like Fuad that are content and lap up anything that this club serves them. You know what I mean? And it's good to have those conversations because we're all Arsenal fans. But ultimately, I know I'm right, and I know that he's wrong, and that's why in the last stream, Fuad didn't really have much for me because I haven't flip-flopped not once. I know this manager ain't good enough, and I stood by it, and I know that we're not going anywhere with this manager. It is what it is. Big up Northside in the chat. Hope you're all good. Big up to you, my guy. Big up Northside. Always look forward to seeing your streams. Big respect. Thank you, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe, people, if it's your first time on the channel, and hit the bell notification so you're always notified every time. But thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. You appreciate me giving up so much of my time to do these streams. Funny that Arsenal announced Arteta's contract whilst Man City announced the signing of Erling Haaland. Bro, this is why this club is dead and washed, bro. How are you rewarding a manager when he's not actually even achieved the objective? For me, the objective is to be in a league, in a title race. Let's just say these owners, their objective was what? Clearly it wasn't. I can't even say that because clearly it wasn't their objective to get in the top four. Yeah, they offered him the contract because they said Mikel Arteta is ahead of schedule. How is finishing 5th or 6th ahead of schedule? Please tell me, how is that ahead of schedule for Mikel? But it wasn't ahead of schedule when we got rid of Unai Emery. It wasn't ahead of schedule when we got rid of Arsene Wenger. When I bring these managers up, it's not because I wanted to keep on Unai Emery. It's not because I wanted to keep on Wenger, because I felt like both of them was time to go. What I'm saying is, it's not consistent. You can't get rid of other managers for getting 5th, and then when this manager gets 5th, it's loaded up as an extension and a contract, and he's doing very well, and we need more of his players. How many players did Unai Emery actually get backed with? How many players? Yet for him, it's not good enough getting top 5. It doesn't make no sense. Like, why is the standards changed and dropped even further? Because of this manager. Based off of what? He ain't even got a CV. I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But listen, Man City are proactive. My club are reactive. So listen, we need seven signings. I'm telling you that now. For us to be in a title race next season, we need seven players. We need 2 strikers. We need a number 10. We need a deep line playmaker. We need another CDM to rotate with Partey. We need a right back, and I do think we may need another left back as well, because the rotation on the left back side when Tierney gets injured, and Tierney's very injury prone, isn't good enough. Tavares is shit. So we need 7 players if we're serious about getting in the title race, which is what we should be doing. But I'm telling you right now, we'll probably make 3 signings, and we'll make it in the last days of the season, of the transfer window, sorry, and it'll be loaded up like the best thing ever, just like what we did with Thomas Partey. Before Newcastle games, Arteta said 5th is not good enough. Now he's saying 5th is overachievement. Arteta is a flip-flop, bro. He's a flip-flop with like all of his followers, bro. They're all flip-flops, bro. All of them flip-flop, bro. All of them flip-flop. Because all of them were saying On all the socials, on all the channels that I watch, Arsenal channels that I watch online, every channel was saying, if we don't get top 4, this season's a failure and he should be sacked. Now everyone's flip-flopping. Oh, no, but nobody expected us to get that. So, let's give him to the summer. Bruv, these men do anything to move the goalpost. Anything to move the goalpost. Do you know what I'm saying? Just to stay in with the fun crowd, stay in with the in crowd, stay in, because I want everyone online to love me because I'm saying everything that doesn't hurt their feelings. Fuck that, man. I'm going to say it as it is. Static, hey, Northside, big up to you, man. Another real one. Francisco, expecting Norwich to screw Spurs is like someone saying that Susan Boyle beats Jessica Rabbit in a beauty contest. It is what it is, my guy. It is what it is, man. Big up Northside for having what Troy Deeney calls cojones, saying it as it is. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. Listen, I don't care, man. I don't care. I do not care. I'm not looking for fame. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it will be lovely one day if I can make a living and I can give you lot even more content and more of my time and more of my personality and I can do a lot more with the channel. That would be lovely. Yeah, I would love to be able to. But on YouTube, I don't care if I go on Sky Sports. I don't care if I go on BT Sports. I don't care about none of that. All I care is the betterment of Arsenal Football Club and being able to give content. You know what I mean? And say the truth and not show that certain channels out there, Arsenal channels out there, don't represent all of us. All you lot subscribe, you lot, yeah. There's loads of us like us lot that want better, demand better, and hold this club to a high standard. But the majority of the big channels are the channels peddling out, trust the process, buy the merch, renew your season ticket. Don't worry about, going against the Cronkies. Don't worry, just everything. You know what I mean? It's all bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Yeah, I already read that. Fuad, where are you, Fuad? Where are you, my guy? Where are you? If you want to jump on, you can jump on. You know what I mean? I'll cook you like I cooked you in the last stream. You know what I'm saying? You're in the mud, my guy. You were one of the main guys saying if this guy doesn't get top 4, that he should be sacked. Now you're backpedaling. Oh, I'm so disappointed. But I'm going to stick by the manager. For what? Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. If you want to jump on, just tell me. I'll send you the link, my guy. It's calm. It's all calm. First says, shut up, I object to everything you say. Well, there you go, innit? You care more about my opinion than what's best for the Arsenal. It is what it is. This is a big match coming up. Everton, Arteta's true love and first club. Yeah, he should go over there, man. Why can't they get him? Get rid of Lampard, get him in. He's their legend. Prince Fuad, enjoyed Europa League. Loved your AFTV video confirming you had top 4. Exactly. I put that up on my IG. Make sure you follow my IG, Northside LDN. And listen, I will be adding a lot more of what Fuad says on the channel. I'm going to be putting it now on streams that I do. A lot of dumbass predictions that Fuad says. I'm going to start putting it up. Fuad, I'm going to be on your neck, bro, until you apologize to me, bro, because your manager is dead. It's not over, Coach Silva. Fuad, yet again, your manager is making excuses. I hope you're listening, my guy. What's this? Shut up, you calaboca. Oh, man wants to tell me shut up in Portuguese. It's so mad. It's so mad. Things like this is why I can't back this guy. He says we are not where we should be, but then he says we've overachieved. Also, we can't let Saliba leave. He's our best defender. Exactly. Thank you, Mo. Thank you. Exactly. Man's saying we're not where we should be, but then he's saying we're overachieving. That completely contradicts you. How can you be overachieving but not be where you want to be? Like, how does that make any sense? Thank you, bro. Thank you. And I'm going to be, and next year, I'm telling you, yeah, I know that obviously this is the last game of the season. I will be doing more press conferences because this guy waffles bullshit. He talks merda, bro. This guy talks so much shit and no one questions it because this fan base have the mentality of, oh, yeah, Super Mikel. He knows exactly what we need. Good evening, Northside, and all watching. Have to laugh how Arteta is hoping Norwich win in order to validate his team overachieving. What an absolute farce this club has become. Exactly, my guy. Exactly. And I said this to Fuad, yeah? If your manager is the greatest young coach in world football, if we've got the best youngsters in world football, Why do we need a miracle? Fuad's own words. Northside, we need a miracle. Why do we need a miracle? Why do we need a miracle? I swear 10 games ago, we were the favourites to get top 4. I swear we got the best young manager. I swear, you know, what they're comparing. I saw people on IG comparing Emil Smith Road to Birdcamp. Oh, leave it, bro. Please. For this, esa merda. Bruv. This is what I'm saying. These men get too excited. I saw people comparing Xhaka to Thierry Henry. Relax. I'm not even saying these guys are dead, but relax. Why does everything with Arsenal fans have to be an overreaction? They have to overgas everything. Everything. It's mad, bruv. It's mad. Prince Ford said, unite. Bro, why can't we unite to get the Cronkies out? How about that? Because that would be, because you've agreed that they're shit, and I've said that they're shit, and they clearly are not running our club to be the best. So why can't we unite that way? Why has it always got to be, let's unite to keep these owners in. Let's unite to keep this manager in. Let's unite to say that top 5 is worthy of getting a 3-year contract extension. Why for that? You can't answer it. You can't answer it. It is what it is. We should do a Cantona and karate kick Arteta out the club. Oh my God, the violence at football, bro. I don't know if you lot saw that madness with Vieira. That fan was acting like a dickhead. Why do that? Like, why do some fans have to get too disrespectful? Like, you don't need to go up to someone's face and start doing that. He got kicked. That's what you get, bro. Because people get too comfortable online. They start thinking online they know you. Like, people don't know you. I remember one time I got someone say, oh, wait till I see you at the Emirates. Do you know me? Because I dare you to try and run up on me. You'll get one swift one to your jaw, bruv. Are you mad? One swift one to your jaw. You don't know me. Just because you see me on YouTube, you don't know what kind of person I am. Do you know what I'm saying? And man tried to run up that Evertonian fan. It wasn't all of them. It was, I think there was about 2. Run up on Vieira. Good. And he's lucky as well, because if this was like a Sunday league, yeah, he would have got one bang to his jaw, bruv. Lights out. Do you get what I'm saying? You know when you take the plug out the PC and it's go, you know what I'm saying? Black screen, eyes rolling in the back of your head. This YouTube and social media got people thinking they can disrespect people, but bro, you're gonna get certain people, you're gonna get the consequences. Do you know what I'm saying? Over what? Over football. You're gonna bang man, trying to hit man and swear in his face, spit in his face, swearing it, bro. I'm telling you, bro, football's good, bro. People are getting too brave these days, man. Certain people need to get weighed in. I'm not even gonna lie. You're going up in someone's face, you get what you get in it. You get what you get. You can't be up in someone's face doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning violence, but what I'm saying is, bruv, people are forgetting. You can't be doing madnesses in certain people's face. You will suffer the consequence. He's lucky my guy is a manager in the Premier League. I'm telling you that. If I was Sunday League, he would have got tucked in. Tucked in. Going up to Patrick Vieira like that, you know. Well, we shouldn't be looking for Norwich to do us any favours. We should handle our business ourselves. But we didn't, because him and these players bottled it. There you go. There you go. And I don't even blame it too much on the youngsters, because it shouldn't. The youngsters at Arsenal shouldn't have to bear the brunt of the football club. They shouldn't be the ones, yeah, having to play week in, week out. But this bum of a manager doesn't know how to rotate and doesn't know that, yeah. And because because he's not good enough, he knows getting youngsters in will buy him time. Our senior players at these last couple of matches at the crunch time of the season, they should have stepped up, and they all bottled it. Lacazette, Xhaka, El Nene, all of them. They are the senior players. Rob Holding, all of them bottled it. All of them bottled it, and all of them I want out. Arsenal is a business first, football team second. Arteta might be a coach, but he's no manager. We sold Martinez for 20 mil and bought Ramsdale for 30 mil. Sold Guendouzi for 8 mil and bought Lokonga for 18 mil. Brought Ben White for 50 mil when we had Saliba on loan. There you go. Great business. Fuad, trust the process, my guy. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm telling you right now, trust the process, my guy. If you can't see what Arteta's doing, go down the lane. Go down the bloody lane, bro. Arteta, the compulsive liar, is finished. 25 likes, hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe and get your comments in. Sack Arteta tonight. Big up to you, man. Arsenal Alex. Big up to you, my guy. What else have we got? How has this man been in a job this long? What the fuck? Because, bro, I've said it before and I'll say it again. our club don't have no standards. We don't have no standards. Ole spends money at United, gets sacked when he doesn't reach the objectives. Lampard spends money at Chelsea, doesn't reach the objectives, he's sacked. Mikel Arteta doesn't reach the objective. Season ain't even owner. The season ain't even over. A man gets a 3-year extension. There you go. There you go. It is what it is. Let me see if Fuad wants to jump on. Yo, you wanna jump on, my guy? Let's see if he replies. Right. What else have we got? How has he not been sacked yet? This is crazy to me. What else here? Arteta, Ed Woodward of managers. Man put it in Portuguese. Prince Fuad só diz a verdade. Bro, no, you don't, bro. You talk merda. That's what you do. Arsenal are financially secure, hence ripping off the fans. Exactly, bro. What else have we got here? Northside, did you see what Edu has said? He mentioned that the squad could not absorb 2 or so players in Jan. The club is dead. RIP Arsenal. Yes, I remember touching on that, and I remember I called that out. And a lot of people didn't call that out. I remember when I said it on Lee Gunner's channel as well, and I said, bro, I said exactly what you said, bro. I remember, I kind of forgot. I forgot about that, but I remember I brought that up at the time, and he said we couldn't absorb 2 players. What does that even mean? How can Tottenham absorb, Kulusevski and Bentancur? How can Newcastle bring in 3, 4, 5 players into their squad? What is man talking about? How come Liverpool are able to absorb Diaz going into their squad? How does that make any sense? This club talk absolute bullshit, but they do it because they never question on it. The journalists are dickheads. They never want to press these guys, never want to. And I had one dickhead, one of the photographer of Arsenal Football Club, try and pin me and Lee Gunner, trying to say, these guys with the microphone are negative. Bro, go suck your mum, At the end of the day, I love Arsenal Football Club. And you want to call me negative because I want Arsenal to win Champions League, because I want Arsenal to win the Premier League. Bro, fuck off, bro. Fuck off. How the hell can anyone tell me that they're happy with 4th, 5th, 6th, and tell me that they have the audacity to tell me where my loyalties lie or how I should support the club? You sound more like a Tottenham fan, because I never heard a Tottenham fan ever say they want to win the Champions League or the Premier League. So them fans there that want 4th and 6th and all of this bullshit, you lot are more Tottenham fans than Arsenal fans, because you're happy to not see us lifting trophies while I'm demanding us to lift trophies. And I'm not accepting nothing else. And I want this bum out and somebody that can get us there. Fucking dickhead trying to tag me. Go suck yourself, bro. I ain't got time for this, bro. Coming for me. These are the time for you to shut your mouth, bro. Because you lot have been put in a spliff. All these Artetans have been put in a spliff. Your manager's shit. And with everything that's gone for him this season, 1 game a week, throwing away the FA Cup, throwing away the Carabao Cup, Leicester in bad form, Man United in bad form, Tottenham in bad form, Season's going up. Your manager still is unable to get top 4, So all these problems are going to be solved or they're about fixed next season. What's going to happen then? What's going to happen then when your manager has to rotate players because we're in multiple competitions? Because now Conte is going to have more of his team and Ten Hag is going to have more players of his team and more of a structure there at Man United. And Liverpool, Man City are going to strengthen it. And Leicester are also going to try and strengthen as well. And West Ham are going to now try and strengthen as well. Bro, leave me out. Leave me out. He's waffling, bro. We can all see the summer window is going to go. We'll be linked with all these players and sign up players Edu's friends have to watch. Bro, that's what I'm saying, man. We're only going to buy some young Brazilians, bro. We're already getting that. What's his name? What's that guy's name? What's that guy's name that's coming? That's how much I don't even care. Marquinhos. I don't even know this guy, bro. I don't even know this guy. Who is this guy? Has anyone seen him? Because I ain't. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to get. We're going to get more Lokongas. It's a youth project. I told Fuad, it's a youth project. You want, we're going to get the best players in the world. It is a youth project. We're not going to get the best players in the world because they've already told you we're buying youth. And we're not going to buy the best youth in the world. We're not going to buy João Felix. We're not going to go buy Haaland because they're already going to say, we're not going to buy Mbappe. So what youth are we going to buy? On the level of Lokonga, on the level of Tavares. That's the process you've bought into, Fuad, and all the Arteta in fans. So don't complain. But the excuse now will be, we didn't get Champions League, so we couldn't attract the big players. Bro, they were never going to get the big players. Yes, we need to make the right appointment though. It can't just be about replacing Arteta with anyone to get him out. That's how we ended up with Arteta. We have to get the right man for the job. Yeah, and the right man for the job is Simeone, or we can go get Conte, or we can get managers like that are ready to compete with Europe's elite managers now. They're ready to compete with them. They compete with them in the Champions League. They've competed. Well, Conte's competed with them in the Premier League. Bruv, go buy him out of his contract. Didn't George Graham go to Tottenham? Let's go get their manager, bruv. They got a better manager than us right now. Let's go get their manager. That's what I'm saying. Let's go get their manager, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Fuad, your boy Arteta is clapped. Eddie Howe turned a bad striker into a good centre mid. Exactly. We're paying Aubameyang to score for Barcelona. Sold Mavropanos for 3 mil when he's one of the best defenders in the Bundesliga. We rejected 18 mil for Ainsley Maitland-Niles from Wolves, but he doesn't play. There you go. Trust the process. Why is Northside complaining? Trust the process. Trust the process. If you can't see what Arteta is doing, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's a joke, man. It's a joke. People want to talk about Emery having communication issues because he couldn't speak English. Arteta speaks English just fine and still don't understand what the fuck he's talking about. There you go, my guy. There you go. Still, it seems like there's like healthy disagreement between Chelsea supporters, but they all still share a common goal that they can all rally together around. Our fan base can't help themselves. Yeah, because overall with Chelsea, they can accept. Yeah, hold on, the sun's coming in. Rotted. Sun just all of a sudden just came out. Hold on a sec. Let me get these blinds out. Flipping out. Flipping out. What was going on, man? All of a sudden, the light just started beaming through the window. Anyway, yeah, the difference is Chelsea as a fan base, as a collective, they all want the best for Chelsea. And luckily not luckily, but they've got the mentality of the owner because it comes down from the owner. If you're not good enough, there's no sentiment. They got rid of their best player ever in Lampard. Do you get what I'm saying? He bought them their first Champions League. You know what I mean? He got them their first Champions League and they're still like, nah, as a manager, you're not good enough. Sorry, you got to go. And the fan base, as for the majority, were united in that. Arsenal, it's not about that, bro. It's not about that. We've got too many people in our fan base that want to be accepted and be popular. That is it. A lot of them are insecure. When you're secure with yourself, you don't care too tough about popularity. You're comfortable with yourself. You don't need acceptance from people when you know what you're talking about and you believe in what you're talking about. But that's the mentality of a lot of our fan base. That is what it is, man. It is what it is. Pick up Northside. I feel bad about going so hard on super fans, but they need to hear it to face reality. Call it tough love. They got to hear it, man. They got to hear it. You know what I mean? They got to eat humble pie because they've been backing this guy. And in that process, they've been abusing people like myself that's been calling it as it is. So now it's a time to eat humble pie. Don't be rude and don't chat shit. If you know what I mean? If you can dish it out, you got to take it as well. That's what I say. If you want to dish it out, you got to take it. You got to sit there, eat your humble pie. I lose faith in Arteta against ego. I always hate saying Spurs will finish above, but I just knew it was going to happen after some of this fan base said they won't catch us. I will say it now. If we had Conte, he would have got us into the top 4, no doubt about it. No way Spurs have a better squad than us, but he's got the best out of it. I think even Emery would have as well. I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but your passion for the sport and your team makes these streams. Hope the best for your teammate. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm glad you see the passion and the love I have for this club because I love this club. And I hate when people try to tell me that we shouldn't wish the best for this club. You know, those fans, I mean, I ain't got the right to tell no fan that they're not a true fan, but I can't say that they're a dickhead. Their opinion is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because for you not to push for your club to win the major honours, I don't get it. Like, these men are more rattled, yeah, by people, other fans, Chelsea fans, Man United fans, all these other fans, Liverpool fans, clowning us online, than actually demanding it from your club so that your club fixes up and these fans have nothing to clown you about. It's so simple. If Arsenal get run properly and Arsenal actually stick it on these owners and this manager, yeah, we will fix up, win the major honours, and then everyone's going to have to be respectful. But they just get triggered, so they just want to do They just get more triggered about what other people are saying, bro. They're only saying the truth that you don't want to accept. You know what I'm saying? It's mad, bro. It's mad. We spent 250 mil to go from 5th to 5th. Arteta is still manager because he's reduced the wage bill. And apart from White, they've invested in cheap youth with high potential, sell on value or financial. I agree. Mo, I agree, my guy. I agree. It's a win-win. If you're buying these youngsters at cheap, yeah, you can at least minimum recoup your money, yeah. And because they're not on high wages as well, it's easy to sell them on as well. Not on high wages, you didn't buy them for that much. It's easy to recoup the money. Or if they do become world class, then you can make a massive killing on it. But I want to win. I don't want to be a feeder club. I don't want to be a feeder club. I don't want to be Dortmund. I don't want to be RB Leipzig. I don't want to be these man. I want to win. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. We're the third biggest club in this country. And trust me, Chelsea are right up there on our ass. I want to win, bruv. I don't want to be a feeder club. I don't want Arsenal to be a feeder club, but that's what we've been. When Arsene Wenger started saying fourth is a trophy, we became feeder club for Chelsea. We started becoming a feeder club for Man City, 100% well feeder club for Man City. We were 1 point feeder club a bit for Barcelona. Then we became a feeder club a little bit for Man United. Bruv, I'm done with being a feeder club. I want to win. I don't want no bullshit. I don't want no bucaria, man. Give me a top manager to get in some top players, proper structure, proper sporting director, proper scouts, and do what this club promised us that they were going to do. That's what I want. Yeah, Forward openly flip-flopped on his statement that Arteta should be sacked if he doesn't finish in the top 4. Did you see Austin Trusty's area of effect red card? Nah, I'm not sure what you're on about, my guy. I've just had a cheeky £2 free bet on Spurs winning 6-0. He got sent off by clattering into the back of a player and getting a second yellow, which resulted in 3 other players getting sent off at injury time. What the fuck? Yeah, trust the process. And this is the centre back that we're bringing into the Premier League. Oh my God, the banter is going to continue, man. I'm thinking 3-1 to Everton. Forward failed predictions compilation coming soon. Yeah, I might do a special, where I'm just going to gather all of his failed predictions and I'm just going to just be dishing them all out and laughing my head off. You're taking a piss, Ian, man. You're taking a piss. Bro, stop taking a piss. This guy's from my work. Stop taking the piss, bro. So this guy is trying to clown, man. What's this here? It's so embarrassing seeing Arsenal fans begging Norwich to beat Spurs. Like, bruh, shut the fuck up. We still have to win our game regardless of Spurs' result. Exactly. What's this here? Okay. Let me just... Yeah, there you go. Dickheads in the chat, you just get blocked. I ain't got time. Norwich... hold on. So Norwich might win, but how about Arsenal? Can they win against Everton? Let's say Arsenal qualify for Champions League. How will they perform with big teams? They will be knocked out before they even start. So I'm saying, I don't know, ask the super fans. Ask the super fans. Forward, you claim to be a boxing fan. Do boxers go with the mentality of a process or to win to become champions? Great comment. Great comment. Great comment, man. Big Josh, hi, bro. How's it going? Big up to you, bro. Listen, we do have some news to get into. Let me get into some of this news now. Let's get into this news. What's the first bit of news I'm going to get into? What's this here? Right, let's get into this news. Matteo Guendouzi trying to get ex-club Arsenal William Saliba told to ditch Gunners. What's this here? Matteo Guendouzi has tried to thwart Arsenal's plans by encouraging William Saliba to leave the Gunners. Saliba and Guendouzi have spent the current campaign at Marseille, who are likely to exercise their option to buy the latter in the summer. But Saliba will return to the Emirates Stadium, where he will again attempt to force his way into Mikel Arteta's plans. The defender has enjoyed an impressive campaign in Ligue 1, becoming a key part of Marseille's back line. Guendouzi said, I hope William stays here. He's having a great season. He deserves everything that has happened to him. He's a great guy outside. He's had a lot of great games. Guendouzi told a press conference ahead of Marseille's final game of the season. So listen, they clearly want him to stay. They clearly want him to stay over there. Marseille, I want him to come back, man. I think this guy is a baller, and getting into the young player of the season in Ligue 1 just goes to show that there's definitely something about this Saliba guy. I remember when we bought him, Man United were looking at him. Man United were looking at him. And there's something about him. And I'd rather try him out than go again next season with Rob Holding. I'd rather get him in and give him the game times and the minutes than going with Ben White. That's what I prefer to do. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm done with these guys. I'm done with Ben White. I'm done with Rob Holding. These guys ain't good enough. And Gabriel, trust me, he's real close in getting onto that list as well. I rated him when he first came in here, but lately his performances have been absolutely shocking, absolutely diabolical, absolutely diabolical. But listen, Guendouzi trying to convince Saliba to stay there at Marseille. But obviously, he's still an Arsenal player, and Arsenal will determine whether he goes or not. We also got rid of a player now. We've got a centre-back that's now going to stay over there in the Bundesliga. Arsenal defender pens his goodbye message, thanks to everyone. Mavropanos bid his farewell to Arsenal Football Club and its fans as he continues his German adventure. The Greek was signed by the London side in the winter transfer window of 2018 for a fee valued at £1.89 million. So you can see here on his Twitter, Mavropanos has put, Arsenal was the first milestone in my career. I learned a lot. I improved as a player and as a person. I made friends and experienced great support. Thanks to everyone at the club, and I wish the team success always. Yeah, he's just somebody that was just never really good enough. Despite his current market value being at £15.3 million, Arsenal have sold him for lowly £2.88 million, even though they have added a sell-on clause. It seems like a bad deal from a financial standpoint. Regardless of the money side of things, I personally believe Mavropanos should have been given a real chance in the first team at Arsenal. Well, surprise, surprise. We could have got £15.3 million from Mavropanos. Arsenal Football Club, yeah, great business once again, 2.8 million. And this is the bucaria that I talk about. This is the bullshit that pisses me off with this club. How are we getting, bro? I just can't believe this club is a joke. This club is done, man. This club is finished. You can get 15.3 million for him, yeah, and you accept 2.8 million. We could have got 20 mil for Nketiah. We accept him going out on a free. We pay 50 odd mil for flipping Lacazette. He goes on a free. We pay 60 odd mil for Aubameyang. He goes on a free. We pay 70 odd minute for Pepe. It looks like we're probably going to get about 10 mil for him when we sell him. It's a joke, man. Absolute joke. The business at this club is banter. Absolute banter. If you need freebies, if you want something, you know what I mean? If you want to be running, you know, not buying anyone, not paying P's, just come to Arsenal, man. We'll sell you players for 5% of their value. Like, it's a joke. If anything, just wait till their contract runs out. You can get them on a free. You know what I mean? It's banter, man. It's absolute banter. But nothing ever really surprises me about this club. This is how it is at Arsenal. It's banter. It's banter. And then I had one dickhead in the comment trying to chat shit to me. Bro, you just get blocked, bro. I ain't got time for your bullshit, bro. I'm sorry that your feelings is hurt, but guess what? This club are run by bums. So what do you expect me to say? You want me to go? You want me to lie? You want me to come out here and say, oh, we're the greatest club ever? Oh, get out of here, bro. If you can't take the reality, then it is what it is, bro. I ain't got time for it. Let me see the comments. Let me see what the comments are saying. It's embarrassing to see us get in Europa. I know I got to sort out my Europa background. It was going to be Champions League, but we flopped it. So it is what it is. I want Arsenal to challenge titles, win trophies, not sitting in fifth place. I won't accept fifth place. Big up to you, Luca. Why would you give Arteta a new deal? Exactly. Josh Conke said, we have a Champions League wage bill with a Europa League squad. Now we have a Europa League Conference League wage bill budget with a Europa League Conference League squad with Champions League potential. Great comment, my guy. Great comment, Mo. Great comment. I can't lie. Great comment, my guy. Absolutely great comment. It is what it is. Big up to Stephen. He made his debut against Man United. I was there. Karma has hit Arsenal up the bumper. We used to penny pinch, but nowadays the chickens have come home to roost. Exactly. This club is banter, man. This club is banter. You know, obviously I'm gonna do the watch along for the Everton match. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I'm not really that bothered. Like, for me, it's just like whatever, man. Whatever. Like, who really cares, man? The excuse, if we get it, if we get it, Fuad's gonna start twerking and start. Oh, we got top four. What did I tell you, Northside? We didn't get it on our own merit. You know what I mean? If Tottenham bottle it, we're getting it because they've bottled it. We ain't got it because we've been great and because we've earned it. But it is what it is, man. The goalposts always change at Arsenal. It is what it is. Steven says, I don't accept fourth, fifth, third, second. I accept first. Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to be at least in a title race. Do you know what I mean? If we finish second, but we was in a title race down to the crunch, then I can be like, cool. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing everything we can to try and win the title, but I can't say we're doing everything we're trying to do right now to win the title. It's a joke thing. And Mikel Arteta coming out with the press conference and coming out with bullshit excuses, bro. Like, it's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. Like, just own up to your crap. Just own up to it, man. You flopped. You flopped this season. Like, the season's done. The season's done. And most of, if not all the fans said, if he doesn't get top four, he's not worthy of a contract extension. He ain't worthy to be Arsenal manager and he should be sacked. But it is what it is. That's a good San Miguel. I can't lie. That's a good San Miguel. That's a good San Miguel. What's this here? Roy Keane's soft claim coming back to haunt Arsenal with Champions League dream faded. Roy Keane, everything he said about Arsenal is true, man. We're soft. Soft club. Soft. They ain't got the stomach for it. They don't want to win. Not moving like an elite club. I know Man United aren't moving like an elite club right now, but at least they're trying. You know what I mean? They're going into next season. I've seen so many Arsenal fans laughing at Man United. They're going into next season thinking, bro, we got Ten Hag, one of the best young managers in world football. He has the potential to be one of the best, all the best in world football. You know, and that's looking at his CV, something substantial. Not just saying Mikel Arteta, he knows exactly what we need. They got Ralf Rangnick, someone that has a history of building teams and identifying talent, etc., etc. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, who have we got? Who have we got? We've got Arteta, the apprentice. We've got Edu. That is a bum that don't know what he's doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, oh my God, the excuses are already coming out. Oh, other teams have got unlimited finances. Other teams, we're starting in a position that other teams are not starting, so it's hard. Oh, we can't absorb 2 players in January. Oh, I don't regret what we did in January. How can you not regret what we did in January when we missed out on top 4 and we got spanked by North London rivals and we got spanked by Newcastle and the other 3 teams that we lost to? It's mad. Filho da puta, I swear down, bro. This club just kill me, man. They just kill me slowly. I swear down, they kill me slowly. I'm trying to see if there's any more news out there at the moment. I don't know if there's any more news out there. I know Marquinhos is still signing his contract, but I'm not too sure. Okay, we do have this story here. Let me get this story up. Let me get this story up that I just saw now. Right. Arsenal could now sign £338 million player for only 25 mil. Memphis Depay to Arsenal is a transfer story beginning to gather some traction. According to Spanish outlet Super Deporte in April, the Gunners are interested in signing the Barcelona attacker during the summer transfer window. It was then reported by ABC that Arsenal had made an inquiry to the Catalan Giants about bringing him to the Premier League. With that report coming only this week, their interest in former Man United forward seems very fresh. Depay, who has a £338 million release clause at the Nou Camp, endured a hit-and-miss first start with the La Liga outfit, and coach Xavi is seeming willing to let him go. Memphis Depay to Arsenal going to happen? Well, it certainly has legs, and he's genuinely available for 25 mil. well, it's a no-brainer. Remember, Arsenal are probably going to need additional wide support this summer. So yeah, it is what it is, man. Memphis Depay. I mean, would any of you guys take Memphis Depay at Arsenal? I think, I don't know. I don't know with Memphis Depay. I think away from the Premier League, he's shone and he's looked very good. In the Premier League, I didn't really rate it. I don't think he was that good. I think there's better targets out there for me. I do think we're going to need rotation for the wingers, because we can't be playing Martinelli and Xhaka every game, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, etc. But obviously in Spain as well, every player, I think it's every player has to have a release clause. So obviously his release clause is 338 mil, something obviously ridiculous that no one's going to pay, but that's just to obviously make it so, you know, no one can just come and swoop him up. You're going to have to pay extortionate amount, but every player needs to have a release clause in La Liga. But at the same time, I mean, for 25 mil, if it is 25 mil, I don't know. Obviously, this is what they're reporting. 25 mil, I don't think is too bad. I think for 25 mil, I'd give it a go. But any more than that, I'd be like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, it's a risk. I kind of don't really like going for a rival's dead wood, but 25 mil ain't that bad. I can't lie. 25 mil ain't that bad. You know, he is a baller. You know what I mean? But I've seen him more balling out when he's away from the Premier League than in the Premier League. So, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Would you guys take Memphis Depay? Was he even on your radar? Do you even believe it? Or do you think it's a load of nonsense? Do you think the press are just looking for clickbaits? Look, they're going to definitely be looking for clickbaits now, because the transfer window is around the corner. They know that everyone's anxious to see how this team's going to be built, who Edu and Mikel Arteta is going to want to buy. So it is what it is. I'll take all of this with a pinch of salt. January transfer window, we were linked with so many strikers, so many players, and we got nobody. So it is what it is, man. I'll take all of this with a pinch of salt. I'm trying to see if there's any more news. It's quite a slow news day, to be fair. What else is coming up? I'm trying to open this one. What's going on there? He's going absolutely nowhere. Everyone at Arsenal really rates 23-year-old. He won't be sold. Lokonga. They can rate Lokonga. I don't rate Lokonga, man. If he wants to leave, he can leave. He's been linked to one in Lokonga. Let me see it. Who's in for him? I mean, you don't want to let him go. Let him go to who? I'm not seeing anyone being linked to him. But anyway, I don't even rate him anyway. If Lokonga wants to leave, let him leave. I don't rate him. I just don't see it. When we got Guendouzi, like, the difference is when we got Guendouzi, yeah, I looked at Guendouzi and I was like, I can see a baller. I can see a player. The way he was playing, there was something about his game. Obviously, he needed coaching. He needed refining. But I could see a player in there. And I'm not surprised that he's gotten into the French team, because I could see a player in there. I could see the talent. Lokonga, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't seen nothing with Lokonga. I ain't seen nothing with Lokonga, man. A lot of you lot talking about the Saliba situation. I mean, what do you lot think? Like, is Saliba gonna stay? Saliba gonna come? Like, is he gonna stay at Marseille? Is Saliba gonna come back to Arsenal? I mean, how long has Saliba even got on his contract? Let me try and look at Arsenal contracts right now. Let me try and look at Arsenal contracts. Arsenal contracts. Put transfer mark. Let me have a look at contracts, because I don't really know what one. Except all. Right, we already know Nketiah, El Nene, and Lacazette, their contracts are expiring this year. 2023, his contract expires in 2020. Burn Leno. So we got to be looking at a goalkeeper, because Burn Leno is coming down to his last year. Who else have we got? 2024. 2024, so the players on about 2 years, or 2 years and a bit, is Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Pepe, Xhaka, Rob Holding, Cedric Suarez. Listen, the fact that Xhaka is even going to be here till 2024 is a joke thing. Pepe looks like he's on his way out. Martinelli and Saka, they need to be tied up to new deals. This club said that they're not going to let anyone run their contracts down to the last 2 years. So you should be in contract talks with these guys this summer, because Martinelli and Saka being on 2 years left, that's a joke thing. You got to get them tied down. Especially with the way we're underachieving. You got to get them tied down. What's this? What's everyone putting in? Do you have any hope for Arsenal in the future? No, bro, I don't, because this owner's still here, and under this ownership, whether it's Mikel or another manager, unless we get a world-class manager, then I have hope that we can do what Liverpool did. But we have to get a world-class manager. Will this club offer the type of project that would attract a Klopp, would attract a Conte, would attract a Simeone? I don't think so, bro. I don't, because they know that this club, this fan base, is happy with mediocrity. They're not fuming. Arsenal fans should be fuming. It's been 19 years since winning a league title. We used to clown flipping Liverpool for how long they didn't win a league title. Now look at us. So it's hard, bro. Like, unless we get a world-class manager, that one of two things have to happen. Either we get a world-class manager like Klopp that comes in and really fixes things, or we get rid of this ownership and we get a proper ownership that actually care about Arsenal being competitive on the pitch, not just competitive in the bank and financially making all that money. Other than that, bro, we're doomed, bro. The club is finished. As a sporting institution, this club is finished, bro. Finished. If we need a favour from Norwich, then we should be nowhere near the UEFA Champions League. Great comment. Great comment, my guy. Exactly. If we're counting on favours from Norwich, it's mad. The pie shit. Don't get him anywhere close to us. There you go. It is what it is. Don't want the pie. We should be aiming higher. Federico Chiesa is a baller. See, I agree with you. Yeah? I agree with you. For 20 mil, I wouldn't be mad. Anything more than 20 mil, I'd be like, hell nah. Do you know what I'm saying? But ideally, he wouldn't be my first choice. So I get what you lot are saying. But for 20 mil, it's not that bad, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But I'd rather just go for players like a Chiesa. Like, I'd love a Chiesa, but why would a Chiesa come to Arsenal? No Champions League football, shit manager, shit style of football, an owner that doesn't really care. Why would he really want to? You know what I'm saying? Why would he really want to come here? Saliba will stay. Marseille are on the verge of Champions League. I meant Saliba will stay at Marseille. Listen, if he's under contract, then he's got to come back in it. It's literally as simple as that, my guy. Northside, feel for good people like you and Lee Gunner, but unfortunately your fan base lacks any intelligence, so I hate Arsenal more than Tottenham. I don't blame you, bro. Like, it is what it is, my guy. Thing about Guendouzi is that he's not an outstanding talent, but it's more his mentality and his personality. He's one of those players that will have a bad game, but then have that moment of magic. But he's somebody, and I agree, I don't think he's the be-all and end-all, but I do think he has a bit of talent. I don't think, you're right, he's not an outstanding talent. But I see more talent in him than Xhaka, than Lokonga, than, El Nene. I see more talent in the kid than them lot. Do you get what I'm saying? But yet he's the one that gets flogged out. That's the problem. That is the problem that I see at this club. But I get what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying. Also, he never hides. He always asks for the ball, even if he doesn't play well. Big facts. Big facts. He never used to cower away. Northside, I have to go, man. Excellent show, man. Take care, everyone. Hit the like button and subscribe. Big up to you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Spurs home and Villa home. He won points for us. There you go. But listen, people. Thank you for tuning in to Northside LDN. Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell notification. I will be on Sunday doing a match watch along, and then I will be doing a match reaction as well. Hopefully, Fuad can make it for that one and not be hiding. And Fuad's got a lot to answer for. I saw someone put a comment under one of my last videos saying, "Oh, he looks so happy with his debate with Fuad in the last video." Yeah, I am happy. Do you know why I'm happy? I'm happy that people, all these Arteta-ins can shut the fuck up, because the bullshit I've had to tolerate, the crap, the abuse I've had to tolerate for only speaking the truth and speaking what I see with my eyes, that this manager ain't good enough, that some of these recruited players ain't good enough, that the dead wood that have failed under multiple managers ain't good enough, Now they're quiet, bro. Forward has been doing my head in for the whole season, Doing my head in, chatting shit, sending stupid, saying bullshit that I haven't said, trying to gaslight me, all this type of stuff, trying to make me fumble on my words, only running his mouth when we win, never shows when we lose. So yeah, I was smug about it. I was smug because I know the truth. And when I get abused for it, I'm going to act a bit smug. Obviously, I want the best for my club. So what I want is this manager to go and I want the owners to go. I can only do what I can do. I only got two hands. I'm trying to do my little bit to make a movement to enlighten Arsenal fans. It's okay to not trust this process. Don't feel bullied and pressed that you have to trust this crap, because if you believe that this ain't good enough, it's okay to say that. I know the majority will try and bully you and not call you a real fan, but fuck them. They don't pay your wages. They don't pay your bills. They don't sleep with you at night. They don't. You know what I mean? Who cares about their opinion? That, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But listen, it is what it is. Can we win against Everton? Will Arsenal have enough? Will Tottenham bottle it against Norwich? These are all questions we'll know by Sunday. Listen, it's going to be a big football day. Kickoff's at 4 p.m. Hopefully, all of you guys that are watching now live and will watch live, watch this video back live. Hopefully, you can join me for the watch along with me and the Aussie Gooner. We always have good debates and a good and fun watch along. So hopefully, you can tune in for that. And it's Arteta out all day, every day. Arteta out, Kroenke's out, Vinay out, and Edu out.